Is this the most disastrous signing in recent Manchester United history? Since arriving for £55 million and being handed the legendary number 7 shirt, fans are now demanding Ruben Amorim kick Mason Mount out of the club, labelling the entire situation as shambolic. It's all blown up after United's pre-season game against West Ham. While Bruno Fernandes was scoring the goals, Mount came on and looked completely lost. The fan reaction was brutal and immediate. Social media lit up with supporters saying, "Mason Mount is a liability, sell him now," and "I'm sorry, but Mason Mount is terrible, can't believe he's wearing the number 7. Look, this isn't just a few angry fans, this is a pattern. After an injury-hit first season, the hope was that Amorim's new system would finally unlock the player Chelsea sold. Instead, with the club already signing Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo, the two players who operate in his exact space, the writing is on the wall. United paid a fortune for him, and right now they're getting absolutely nothing back. It feels less like a temporary dip in form and more like a catastrophic transfer failure. That's just our first story, and the transfer window is getting chaotic. This is Footy Today, and on this channel we break down the moves that matter. We've also got Arsenal hitting a major transfer wall, a transfer hijack that could see West Ham snatch an AC Milan target, and Saudi Arabia's latest raid on Old Trafford. Let's dive straight back in. Now let's head over to North London, where Arsenal's spending spree has hit a massive snag. Mikel Arteta has already dropped a staggering £195 million on 6 new players, including Victor Gyökeres, but he wants one more: Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze. The problem? Eze has a £68 million release clause, and after their summer splurge, Arsenal are saying that price is just too high. The Gunners are basically waiting, hoping Palace will blink and lower their asking price, but let's be real, why would they? Palace are under zero financial pressure to sell their star man for a discount, especially not to a London rival. Eze is reportedly keen on the move, but unless Arsenal can find a creative way to fund it or Palace suddenly feel generous, this deal looks dead in the water for now. From a deal that might not happen to one that's suddenly back from the dead. A couple of weeks ago, West Ham and Nottingham Forest looked set to miss out on Swiss midfielder Ardon Jashari. The Club Brugge star had his heart set on a move to AC Milan. Well, that move is now collapsing. Reports from Italy claim Milan have made 3 separate bids for Jashari and Bruges have rejected them all. The latest offer was reportedly turned down flat, leaving the relationship between the two clubs completely strained. This is the lifeline West Ham and Forest were waiting for. Jashari has made it clear he wants out of Belgium. If Milan is no longer an option, he has to go somewhere. And while Milan has the prestige, the Premier League clubs have one huge advantage: cash. Bruges reportedly wants around £35 million, a figure Milan won't meet, but one that's well within the reach of a Premier League side. Don't be surprised if West Ham or Forest spring into action and hijack this deal in the coming days. And finally, let's go back to Old Trafford, where another expensive winger could be heading for the exit door. The Saudi Pro League is at it again. Al-Nassr have reportedly signed Chelsea's João Felix, and their next target is Manchester United's Antony. Foot Mercato reports that Al-Nassr has already submitted a bid for the Brazilian. This comes as no surprise, as Antony is one of 5 players who has reportedly asked to leave the club this summer. He's had a torrid time since his £81.3 million move from Ajax, but a loan spell at Real Betis last season seemed to bring him back to life. He even admitted he went through moments at United where he thought about stopping playing and no longer felt the desire to play football. He rediscovered himself in Spain, and now looks like Al-Nassr could be offering him a permanent escape route. For United, it's a chance to cut their losses on another huge transfer that simply hasn't worked out. So, a lot of moving parts here, with 2 massive Manchester United names in the spotlight, but which story is bigger for you? Is it the potential end of the road for Mason Mount at United, or is it Antony finally getting his permanent move away from Old Trafford? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay ahead of the game on all transfers that matter, do me a favour and smash that like button. Hit subscribe and don't forget the bell icon, it helps a ton. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.